Y'all, I could not wait to get into this story with y'all. On today's episode of Let's Talk About It, we're going to talk about this Idaho teacher who was told to remove her "everyone is welcome here" sign from her classroom because of the ebbs and flows of today's society. Like, be for real. Cut the crap. Let's be very real here and call a spade a spade. Ultimately, what y'all are trying to send the message is that everybody's not welcome in your classroom, which, since DEI is no longer a thing, y'all don't have to do. And I think it's so sad. It's sad that we're going backwards in a way where this is starting to be a real thing. And I think that people, because it's a slow drip, people aren't realizing that we're going backwards in history. But when it floods and other schools start to catch on to the fact that because DEI is no longer a thing, because the Department of Ed is no longer a thing, technically I don't have to have your black kids in my classroom if I don't want to. I want to send the message that they're not welcome here. And I think we're going to start seeing more of this, unfortunately, because y'all voted for Wig, and Wig decided that that's his prerogative. This isn't a political conversation, though. You still have the right as an individual to pull your kid out of school at any point in time that you so choose and decide to homeschool. And I want y'all to know that this is why I homeschool my kids. But nonetheless, I do want to give a big shout out to this teacher, because in so many cases we see where they get the publicity. She's a white teacher. She got the publicity. She got the meeting with her school district, and ultimately they was standing on business. They was like, that's not the message we trying to send. Take it down. They went so far as their compromise was, we'll buy you whatever signs that you want in your classroom as long as it's not these kind of signs, which is crazy. And as a white woman, she found it important enough to stand on business and say nah. Like, don't get me wrong, she did take them down at first, but she made it her business to bring her husband up to the school, put those posters back up, because she said she didn't like the way that it felt to take those down. And so I think that, for one, this is how allyship should work. All white women across the world need to take notes on sis, because she's doing it the right way. After the attention, after the meeting, she's still standing on business. And she not only said, I'm finna put this back up, but she's actually going to take legal action. And I think that as an ally, noticing your privilege is one thing. Flying your Black Lives Matter flag in your front yard is another thing. Having your, equality posters in the window, all good and dandy. Love to see it. But we need to start seeing y'all put y'all money where your mouth is. So if you're going to stand on business, you need to be telling your husbands to invest in this movement, to vote this way. Like, let's actually start putting action behind the things that we are noticing as a problem. So for her, she went ahead and lawyered up on this situation, which I love to see it. And we need to start pressing back in those ways. Reality is, this is just the beginning, and we need to take it just that serious, or else we're going to see segregation begin to invade school districts more and more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And this is also, y'all can finish my sentence, why I choose to homeschool my kids. Bye.